What is up, OSIMA Ball Reviews and Bowling World? Keegan here, store manager of Bowling World inside Fountain Lanes in Knoxville, Tennessee. And today we're going to be looking at the new Brunswick Infinity. Now, the Infinity features the AXH Hybrid, which is Extreme Activator Extreme Hook, a cover which first debuted on a high-end ball, the Zenith Hybrid. So, you know, plenty of built-in traction here. Finished at 500, 2000 Sire. And features the brand new Infinity Core. The Infinity Core features an RG of 2.521, a differential of 0.051, and asymmetry of 0.010. So it's a mild asym, kind of a benchmark asym idea, which has been kind of gaining popularity the past couple of years. And honestly, I think that's exactly what I'm going to get of it. But let's head on to lane, so let's see if that's actually what I get. Alright, so we're on lane with the Infinity now, and you can see exactly how forward this ball is rolling for me. It's not really super responsive off the spot, but it's also not just super slow and urethane-like either. Honestly, it's just the perfect blend for me of just having a reaction without it being just super strong. With how much I get around it, I really like this type of motion, because it, like, of course I'm leaving a couple like high fours and some tens here and there, but the way the ball rolls for me, it's so controllable that I really don't care about those 9 counts. It keeps me in the pocket, whereas something else a little bit quicker response is just, it's going to force me way too far left, and maybe something a little bit slower just wouldn't have the right angle. It's just, I really like this ball. It's exactly what I was looking for when I drilled it. Something that has traction, but it doesn't really force me to, you know, get way left and like kill it. It allows me to actually just, you know, use the ball, not really wondering about, you know, am I going to be able to get it down lane or not? Which, because yeah, it's a rougher surface with a lot of traction, but its slower response time just really blends out the friction response of it, like, you know, any friction that it sees. It's, of course, that one I threw a little bit slow in, so, you know, flip Brooklyn there, but it just, this type of reaction is exactly what me as a slower speed, medium high rev player who really gets around it, that's exactly what I want for sport shots, for house shots. I'm going to drill another one specifically for sport shot. This is probably going to just be kind of an all-around ball. But as you can tell, it's just, I have so much miss room with this ball, with hand position, rev rate, with speed. Of course, like, if those things compound, you know, I did like wash out a couple times, missing it at the bottom and missing it wide, but it just gives me so much to work with here, to at least just keep me in the pocket and keep me all right. And I really can't get mad at that. It's just, if you're looking for a ball that's on the higher end, you know, you still want traction, you still want a good amount of hook, but you're not looking for a ton of shape, and you're not really looking for something that's, you know, just gonna be like the super strong, solid type look, the Infinity is hard to go wrong with. I can think of a couple of balls that I'm not gonna say the names of because they are from different companies in the past that this does kind of remind me of, but it's just, it's a slower response ball that lets you, that just gives you miss room. and it's something that I really enjoy throwing. Now, I have been asked before to like build out a 6-ball arsenal with what I would like pair this ball with, and I'm gonna do that. This is kind of on the spot on this one. I would just kind of pair with a big asym solid ball, think archetype, or what I'm personally going to be probably looking at for like unknown sport shots, only taking 6 balls. I'll take an Atlas. Once I get mine in, I'll take the Infinity. Probably something like, you could probably look at like the Cuda Pearl, or like there was another one, the Melee Carbon. Honestly, I may get a Melee Carbon to pair with this, considering it has the same cover, but it's symmetrically curled. So I feel it'll be a pretty good complement to it. So yes, Atlas, Infinity, Melee Carbon. Probably go for something like, you know, a little bit less overall cover strength, the GB2. Follow that up with like a Scorpion or a Thunder Fire, or Hammer Radioactive Vibe, or even the Ocean Vibe. Something on the weaker end there, and just, you know what ball's in the last slot. It's always going to be the last slot. Throw your Purple Hammer on there for, you know, sport shots. Plastic ball if it's a house shot. This one, I don't like saying this, and I've mentioned it before in videos. I don't like Stafford hype. And I tried to avoid like the Stafford buzzwords and like must-haves and, you know, staple in my bag. And I try to avoid those because I want it to be, whenever I say this, I mean it. And I mean it, this ball is going with me everywhere. It's just, it's such a versatile reaction that I don't want to not have it with me, because if this ball can be in my hand, I'm going to score well because it gives me so much room. It covers up my, honestly, I'm kind of calling myself out here because it covers up my mistakes. Just with how it rolls, because it rolls a little bit earlier, a little bit slower, and with how I throw the ball, that's what I need. I can't really say much more, because I feel I've just been talking about how good this ball is. If you don't have a ton of oil out there, I will say, because I have thrown this on kind of trash conditions of like leftover from like league night and pot bowling afterwards, you're gonna be playing a pretty tight line with it if that's the reaction you're wanting. If you don't have enough oil, you're gonna be riding whatever oil is there. That's it, because like you miss out, it's just overcooking. That was the issue I was facing whenever I was trying to test this out the first time. Is just had a little bit too much strength for, you know, heavy transition / burn. There, said something negative because that's all I could think of. I'm a big fan of this ball, and yeah, it's just, it's something that I will be keeping with me. But anyways, if you want one for yourself, link below for the Bowling World link. Head to your local pro shop. Always, if you can, just support your local pro shop. We all need it. I have been OSIMA Ball Reviews. Oh shoot, I missed again, and I hope I don't miss y'all next time. Thank you for watching.